You've done what? You hired a monkey to be an extra?
Really? We get to work with a monkey?
Yes, I know I said you could hire a monkey to play this part, but that was an expression, not a suggestion.
This is so exciting.
I'm warming up the telly. Are you coming or not? I think they're doing mostly DOA today.
Mostly Department of Aging? That doesn't make sense.
I suppose it's about bureaucracy.
Why can't we hire proper extras? Money shouldn't enter into it.
Wait. Don't monkeys fling their poo? This could be a problem.
Hey.
I just came from the director's booth. I heard Kenny yelling at the Barretto brothers. It seems that the brass has gone and hired a monkey as an actor.
Why would they do such a thing?
It's just a cost-cutting measure. You only have to pay a monkey in peanuts. Or bananas, rather.
Yeah, how's that different from what we get paid now?
I simply refuse to work with knuckle trackers. The electricians are bad enough.
Oh, hold on. Before we get riled up, we need to figure out, is this a boy monkey or is this a girl monkey?
What difference does it make? They all fling poo.
No, you don't know that.
We're gonna need this.
You don't know that.
Everybody knows that's true. It's standing right behind me, isn't it?
You've already assigned the monkey a role? Who is the director here? The one who signs the checks is the producer, not the director. Fine!
So we get to keep the monkey.
Mr. Ogg, bring us in.
Barretto Brothers television broadcasters present the Movie Parody Network, bastardizing the classics one movie at a time. Today's live feature presentation is Mostly DOA, the gripping mystery of a man who must solve his own murder before he's murdered a second time.
Can I help you?
I'm Frank Bigelow. I want to talk to the man in charge.
You caught me at a bad time. Can't you see we're in the middle of an investigation?
I want to report a murder.
Who was murdered?
I was.
Sit down, Mr. Bigelow. Tell it any way you like.
Stand by for special effect.
Well, I'd like to use a flashback.
Take special effect.
Like I said before, I think the best way to tell the story would be a flashback.
Mr. Ogg, special effect if you please.
Welcome to Club Martini, Mr. Bigelow.
Thanks, Leo. Pour me a bourbon, would you?
Oh, this is gonna need a clutch overhaul.
Hello, Paula. Any messages?
A Mr. Eugene Phillips phoned for you. He said it's most urgent that he reach you at once.
Well, tell him that I'm sick or something, and I'll get back to him when I'm well. Gotta go.
That's not bourbon.
Sure it is. You saw me pour it.
I don't feel so good.
Say, you should see a doctor.
What does a medical professional have to do to get a drink around here?
Doctor, am I glad to see you? I don't feel so good. Would you examine me?
Cough. You look fine to me, but I would like to get the results of your blood test.
Blood test?
Yes, this is no shape.
You are a very sick man, Mr. Bigelow.
But you said I was fine.
Yes, I know. Evidently, I am not a very good doctor.
The tests reveal the presence of a luminous toxin in your body that is attacking your vital organs as we speak and drink.
There's no known antidote. You don't have long.
Isn't there something you can do?
I could take that wash off your hands for you.
Here's the proof. The toxin is luminous in the dark. Bigelow, you are a goner.
Give it to me straight.
I thought we just covered that. Let me put it another way, Mr. Bigelow. You have been murdered.
How bad is it?
You're really not getting this, are you?
Perhaps the obvious thickness of your skull will slow down your poison and give you just enough time to find your killer. Eh? Just a thought.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I thought the monkey was believable.
I suppose rabbits that deliver eggs are plausible in your miserable little world.
And why not?
But they don't have thumbs for starters.
Julius, I just found out I'm being investigated by the National Scrutiny Committee today at 3:30. You gotta take the role of Marla for me.
Afraid not. My plate is full.
You owe me, Julius. I did Joe Cairo for you last week.
And now you've come to collect my soul, you vengeful little hussy.
It's a vengeful little world. Here's the dress and wig. Enjoy.
I'll wear it, but I won't enjoy it.
Yes, you will.
Do you have the matching bra and panties?
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
I'd like to see someone in charge here.
So would I, but leadership isn't one of our strong suits.
It's a personal matter and it's quite urgent.
Oh, it's down the hall, second door on the right. Here you go.
No, that's not.
This is our controller, Mr. Halliday.
I'm Frank Bigelow, your boss, Mr. Phillips. He phoned my office several times yesterday while I was out. I'd like to know why he tried to reach me.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
Can't? Or won't?
Don't forget I solved your first problem.
I didn't have a problem.
You could say thank you, but you're not going to, are you?
By the way, what did Mr. Phillips die from?
Oh, the usual causes. He leaped from a 10-story building.
Are you going to fix it? You've tuned me out again, haven't you?
I'll make this as brief as possible, Mrs. Phillips.
I haven't the slightest idea why my husband wanted to speak to you.
Then why did he commit?
The usual reasons, I suppose. Weight gain, hair loss, irritable bowel syndrome.
My brother was in a pretty bad jam. He was arrested 2 days ago. He sold some iridium to a dealer named Majak. The iridium turned out to be stolen.
What's iridium?
It's not important to the plot. Eugene was released on bail and faced the electric chair.
So, I was poisoned.
Doesn't the electric chair seem a bit harsh for selling stolen iridium?
Depends. What's iridium?
It's some kind of inconsequential substance that's apparently not worth explaining.
He's wearing women's panties. No, really, I saw them. I'm like, hey, pal, what's with the women's underwear?
Method actors.
Kenny V is gonna be pissed that they're switching roles again.
Why did you not explain iridium somewhere in your award-winning script?
I've always found it easier to not explain things.
All right, sister. I'm gonna give it to you straight.
Bigelow.
Phillips was murdered. He was innocent. And innocent men don't have to jump out of windows. They have to clean them, but they don't have to jump out of them. Just who you trying to protect, Miss Foster?
I'm not trying to protect anybody.
Come on, sister, spill it.
Don't pull my fingernail back. I'm weak. I'll talk. Mr. Phillips was having an affair with Marla Rakubian. You better hurry, though. She's about to skip town. Wait, come back! I'm not done confessing.
Add some subtle atmosphere to the set, will you, Mr. Ogg?
Fog it is, sir!
You're not familiar with the term subtle, are you?
More fog it is!
Going on a trip?
I'm sailing for Duluth.
I don't think so. There's no ocean between here and there.
What about the Great Lakes?
What about George Reynolds?
I've never heard of him.
I suppose you've never heard of Eugene Phillips.
1 L or 2?
He was pushed out the window of a 10-story building.
Well, maybe he made a wrong turn.
He was pushed, and Reynolds also tried to get me.
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
You're into this right up to your unusually large Adam's apple.
I'm not mixed up in anything. Put your hands up. Why, if I were a man, I would punch you in your dirty little face.
But I thought you were a man.
Careful, I have a gun.
Hey, nice shoes.
Thanks,
All right, spill it, sister. Where's Reynolds?
All right, there's no Reynolds. The man you're after is Raymond Rakubian.
Rakubian!
Call me.
It was a man. I knew it.
Who was that playing Marla?
It looked like Mr. Montague.
He looked oddly comfortable playing a woman.
Camera 3, your shots look a little staticky.
So you're Majak.
And you are Mr. Gigolo.
Bigelow.
How unfortunate for you that your name rhymes with Gigolo.
Yeah, we'll get over it.
I can't. It tickles me.
You have Rakubian unload stolen stuff on Phillips, and then you buy it back from him.
Mr. Gigolo, you notarized the bill of sale from Reynolds, not Rakubian. Mr. Rakubian could not possibly have tried to kill you. He's been dead 5 months. See? Now you know too much.
I'm a quick forgetter.
Chester! Chester! Where is that boy? Chester, I want you to take Mr. Gigolo here and deal with him in the harshest of manners.
Doesn't the fella get a last drink?
Well, I guess just one won't hurt.
You have no idea. Hey, Leo, martini, please.
Well, Bigelow, looks like you got your man. So this is the guy that murdered you.
No, Lieutenant. This is just a no-good cheap thug. Wait, what are you doing in my flashback?
Your flashback? Oh, I see. Sorry.
Ah!
Have I mentioned how insanely jealous I am that your brain is unfettered by logic?
What? I'm new to writing flashbacks. I haven't gotten the hang of it.
I found George Reynolds, Miss Phillips. He's been dead for 5 months.
Let's not rule him out just yet.
I'm on to you, Miss Phillips.
How double dog dare you? I meant, how dare you? Double dog doesn't really apply in this situation.
Are you surprised to see me still mostly alive?
It was Halliday.
I didn't ask.
But you were going to, right? You were going to ask if Halliday made me steal the bill of sale, and I was going to say yes.
You're a regular soda fountain of information. But what about this letter? Your husband knew about you and Halliday.
Eugene accused Halliday. They fought, and Halliday opened the window and pushed him out. Damn Sir Isaac Newton.
Well, what about me? Why did he want me dead?
Newton? He had no beef with you.
Halliday!
Oh, of course. Because you could prove there was a bill of sale. And, Halliday was just in one of those moods.
Who was Sir Isaac Newton?
He was a 17th century physicist.
No, I think you're mistaken. He was a gangster, and he seems to be the mastermind behind all these killings.
Hold it right there, Halliday.
It's all the same to you. I'll hold it right over here.
A proper stunt coordinator would be a welcomed addition to this staff. But instead, we get a monkey.
I'm not gonna let you kill me a second time, Halliday! why Halliday poisoned me.
This just wasn't your day. I expect it's gonna get worse. Yep, I was right.
So how you want me to make a report out on this guy, Lieutenant?
Better make it mostly dead on arrival.
Today's Burrito Brothers feature presentation was brought to you by Slunk, the food-like substitute. When there's nothing left in the house to eat, there's Slunk. It's better than starving.
I'm going to stand up, walk out of this room, and we will never speak of this episode again.
Toodles.
Hey, Julie, aren't you taking that stuff off before you leave?
I'm in a hurry. I'll change when I get home.
You're not stopping off at a bar, are you?
Was Julius wearing women's perfume?
Hey, you're new here, aren't you? Got any money? You want to play some cards? Good. You shuffle, I'll get the beers.